Oh my god, that thing moves fast. What the heck? You can't even get a shot on this thing. It's moving too fast. And it's getting closer. No. Hello, YouTube. JC Nightfield here, and welcome back to Nightfield Gaming, the channel where I've been lying to crewmates in space, preparing to hunt ghosts for money, and dusting off older games that probably shaped my personality more than they should have. So naturally, the next logical step was to go digging through some old family recipes. And yeah, I gotta say, this one's pretty strange. It's called Not Deer Stew, and at first I figured this is just some kind of weird venison recipe, but then I noticed something really off about it, just something very peculiar. Anyway, let's go find out why this recipe was never meant to be prepared inside the home.
Snow rests heavy on the woods of Timberland. Something lives in these woods. Not an animal, not a man. It feeds on any who wander too far. Today is Christmas Eve. An old man returns to the woods, just as he has every year. He follows the old recipe, the one they call Not Deer Stew.
Follow the recipe, don't die. Yeah, that's real comforting. You know, usually recipes say things like, serve warm, or pairs well with red wine. Not this. This just straight up told me, survive. Yeah, alright, I already see where this is going. Yeah, we'll survive alright. Let's just make our little fire here, gather some campfire wood, and we'll tell scary stories around the fire. It's gonna be a grand old time. So while I gather wood for a stew that may or may not summon something, here's just a reminder that the last time I was in the woods, a tall, faceless cryptid tried to kill me, all because I picked up somebody's drawings. Not robbed a bank, not summoned a demon, I picked up paper. So yeah, strong survival instincts, excellent decision making, love the woods, absolutely 5 stars, all across the board. You need a setting for a horror game? That's it, the woods. Pick the woods, every single time. Love the woods. If you're gonna make it be the woods, make sure you put creepy things like this, just a staircase to nowhere. That's always a great touch. And judging by all the carcasses littered around here, I should get moving. Alright, this is log number 4, so only 2 more to go. Yoink, I'll be taking that. Should only be 1 more now. You know, the snow really makes everything feel like it's just so calm and peaceful here, like the forest tucked inside itself. It's really nice. I just hope nothing else is tucked inside here with me. Which you know is absolutely going to be the case, because I already feel like something is watching me. And I know it's not just the audience. Ooh, a snowball! Kobe! Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyway, let's return to the stew. I say, as I totally get lost in the woods. Nothing ever bad has happened to somebody who gets lost in the woods. Never! No, not at all. Is that a mushroom circle I see? You're telling me the Fae are here? It's the woods and the fairies? That's it. Cue the Lost Woods music. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that. I got temporarily claimed by a forest side quest. Anyway, we have water to go make, and this water isn't gonna boil itself. Speedrun strat. Ignore the ominous forest ambience. Maximize snowball yield. Hydrate the forbidden stew. And speaking of hydrate, remember to drink your water. Now this next part is very specific. You gotta make sure you put your potatoes in first. If you don't, well, let's just say nothing happens. I'm just joshing you. Yeah, no. Make sure you put your potatoes first, then carrots, then the onion. The recipe is very specific about that. As for our next ingredient, carrot for nutrition, then an onion for flavor. And if this thing summons something, at least it's going to be well seasoned. Unfortunately for me, that means it's not going to care very much for my survival. Let's go see what's playing on the radio now. Why is it trying to recruit me? I'm making soup, not enlisting. What else is on the radio? Absolutely not. The woods do not deserve that kind of brain rot. Ooh, what's this? That's actually kind of nice. But why does it feel like the stew is about to get a tragic backstory? It's almost like something in these woods is trying to remember something. Alright, that's enough radio for now. We gotta finish the stew. The stew isn't gonna finish itself. And whoever's running some of these channels on the radio, they need to play better music. Ah yes, the mysterious woodland fungi portion of the ritual. I'm sure that these are gonna be safe, totally safe. Just pull wild mushrooms from the forest floor. I'm sure they're not poisonous or anything. They'll be fine. We'll probably be fine. Maybe they'll be magical. Maybe we'll grow like Mario. Who knows? Don't actually go and do that. Definitely do not go out into the woods and pull random mushrooms. That is a bad idea. You know, collecting random ingredients from the woods just reminded me of something. The last time I was in the woods and I grabbed something random from it, it didn't go well for me. And that wasn't even for soup. That was just because I was told that I would find out in time why I was out here collecting someone's homework. I did not, in fact, enjoy finding out. You know, it's funny. I don't remember the woods being this quiet earlier. Maybe it's just nothing. I'm probably just paranoid. Alright, let's take this mushroom back to the stew now. Enough wasting time over at the mushroom circle. The Fae can be with the Fae, not me. Alright, one mushroom to go, and what the heck is over there? Is that what I think that is? Well, whatever it was, it didn't feel like sticking around, that's for sure. Over here looking like Navi the way that thing was glowing.
Hey, listen!
Oh, the recipe updated. Let's see what we need now. Add glowing herbs. I'm sorry, glowing? I mean, I suppose that's not the weirdest thing we've seen so far. And even better, apparently these are gonna call the knot deer. That's great, this isn't metaphorical. Apparently this is quite literal. This is the summoning step. I mean, it explains why we can't do it indoors. Now it makes sense. Alright, second glowing herb now. I just enjoy how I'm slowly allowing my impending doom to come to a full simmer. That's how you know it's gonna get a little bit of a razzle-dazzle. Gotta add a little sizzle to that thing. Can't just use one, you gotta make sure you use two. And at last, we come to the meat, which apparently it delivers itself. That's great. Let's just play Duck Hunt real quick. Oh good, look, it's the forest's little notification system. They heard I'm making dinner. Which is not exactly the vibe you want after a summoning recipe tells you that somebody's coming from behind. This should be fun. Just get to sit here and wait, that's all. Just wait for my impending doom. Which from the sounds of it, sounds like it's right behind me. What the actual is that? That is definitely not a deer, I'll tell you that. Big, tall, lanky, fast, that is not a deer. I mean, I guess that's in the name, but that is definitely not a deer. So I'm gonna try to create the maximum distance I can get away from this thing because odds are that thing is gonna be coming charging at me any second now. Any second.
2 hours later.
Yep, any second now.
Just then.
Wait, I think I see it back there. Yep, we definitely got a hit on that thing. Well, maybe not on that shot. Let's try again. How the heck did that one not hit? Literally, I was dead on. Oh, lovely. It's crawling now. That's just great. No, 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 no. Well, I'm back now. What's on the radio? Oh, great. The radio is just spitting gibberish. Eldritch nonsense, even. Love that for me. Well, the radio's busted now, so let's go back to hunting. Oh, look, the crows are back. And now we just play the waiting game while we wait for this thing to try and come and kill us again. Which, right on cue, it should be here now. Nah, I learned my lesson the first time. You're not getting away this time. Now I just need to kite this thing away from me, and hopefully I can shoot it dead before it gets to me. Oh, this sucker's already crawling. Here we go. I genuinely hate that you can't see once you shoot.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? I really want to know. How'd it work out for you? Interesting. Even in the winter cold, it rots quickly. Yeah, how did crawling up to me point blank range work out for you this time? Doesn't look like it quite works, did it now? But that's okay, because I got my shoulder meat now for the stew. And the sooner I get this to the pot, the better. Alright, now we just wait for the forbidden stew to reduce. This feels weirdly domestic. Well, nothing good on the radio, just gotta continue waiting, I guess. Wow, gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, till the cows come home. And with that, our stew is done. Let's eat!
The old man returns with the stew. The family gathers, they eat, they sing, they dance. Later, he tucks his grandchildren into warm beds as the smell of the Mothman cake drifts through the house. This tradition lasted generations until the Great Not Deer Massacre of 1986. But that, my friends, is a story for another time.
Well, we made the stew. We summoned the not deer, and I only died once. That's what I would call character development. And if you've enjoyed today's completely normal woodland ritual disguised as a cooking tutorial, go ahead and like the video. It really tells YouTube that you like my content. Helps the channel out greatly. And if you're into animatronics, cryptids, or whatever other eldritch nonsense I'm dealing with this week's Monster of the Week, go ahead and hit subscribe. We've got plenty more gameplay videos coming out soon, and you're not going to want to miss any of that. So until then, stay warm, stay out of the woods, and as always, stay spooky, everyone.